What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another reaction video today. Yeah, I see who we got. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. OKC leads the series up 2-1 going into Game 4. Let me give you guys a brief recap on what happened in Game 3. In Game 3, Minnesota made a statement by beating the Oklahoma City Thunder by 42 points. Crazy, right? The final score was 101-143. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they took it personal in Game 3. I'll tell ya. After giving up the first 2 games at Oklahoma City, the way that they did, you know, this brother on the screen, Ant-Man, you know, he took things personal. He led the way with 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Julius Randle contributed with 24 points. But the main thing I want to talk to you about, crazy. The main thing is the bench production. The bench went mayhem, okay? And I know Chris Finch threw him in there, you know, all types of moments of the game. But the bench had 66 points. 66 bench points. That's impressive. And the team defense was immaculate. They held SGA down to 14 points. That's a season low. Excuse me, his playoff low. That's his playoff scoring low, 14 points, which is magnificent because to beat this team, you gotta attack the MVP of this league. He can consistently average 30 if he wanted to, okay? But, yo, for a little bit more of the full recap, if you guys want a full recap, make sure you guys tune into the previous video of this series right here. And yeah, you know, I'll link that in this video so you guys can just click it. So if you guys didn't watch that reaction video, make sure you guys watch that before this one. But y'all know what we do at this point, right? Y'all should know what we do. We going to inspect, we're going to dissect, and we're going to break it down because that's what we're doing here on this channel. So without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment, leave some feedback on the channel. And then, you know, simply just subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying it. And make sure you guys turn on those post notifications. And let's get into this video.
Dort trying to fight over a screen. Gobert gets it, drives down the lane.
We go there, blocked early on by Chet Holmgren.
Comes the other way.
Starting off with a defensive game, Shea to Jalen Williams for a corner 3.
Which team is going to meet that intensity first?
Conley setting it up.
Julius Randle sets up, pull up Jay over Shea.
3 of 9 from the field.
That rhymed too.
In game 3, nobody played
okay. Jaden McDaniels, yo, Jaden McDaniels been playing so crafty. You know, he's showing us another element of his game. You know, he could score the basketball. He could definitely play defense. As Chet Holmgren lays it back in, off the miss, stolen by Anthony Edwards. Pushes it up to Jaden McDaniels. Wow, and that was an N1. Get yourself a highlight, brother. Over Chet Holmgren, put him on a poster. And to Mike Conley, sharing that ball, hot potato. Jaden McDaniels making a difference early on. We love to see this. Shea, that jump, bro, he's a mid-range merchant, man. Mid-range merchant. Blocked by Rudy Gobert. Gets him back. Jaden McDaniels. Oh, man, yo. Yo, let me tell y'all something, bro. Jaden McDaniels on this Minnesota Timberwolves team. Truly special, man, because, you know, without him guarding the best player, without him bringing his energy, and he's been bringing it every single night. Okay? Every single night. Like, we're seeing him, you know, probably average like 15 points, over like 4 or 5 rebounds, a couple of assists. You know, he's getting steals, he's getting blocks, he's doing intangibles, he's playing both sides of the ball, things that you don't see on the stat sheet. Man, Jaden McDaniels making crafty shots, making corner 3s. Beautiful, man. Shout out to Jaden McDaniels. Dunking on people. Let's get it. Jalen Williams for three.
Answers right back. Alexander
Puts the lead up to 7.
Up top to Reed.
Nas Reed kicks it out to Dante DiVincenzo. What I say earlier on, I said this bench, you know, in game 3, they really turned it on. Let's see if they can turn it off in game 4. As Shea steps back and hits a 3 himself.
Extra shots, extra opportunities.
Anthony Edwards, ooh, beautiful. Got it into the lane, and that was a foul, they said. Okay. Chet Holmgren, you got to guard him. Where's the defense at, Minnesota?
Conley to Reed. Nas Reed kicks it
out to Terrence Shannon Jr. Yo, that brother right there. He stepped up into a role. He wants to get some more minutes. Give it to him. Ooh, beautiful feed to Isaiah Hartenstein for the alley-oop. We've seen that plenty of times. Wonderful defense by Kendrick Williams, I believe that was. Stolen again by Nickeil Alexander-Walker, making his name for himself. And, yo, where's that foul at? Give it to that brother. He just went up on 3 defenders. Shea plotting. I knew he was going to pull it. I knew he was going to pull it. He was plotting. Alex Caruso.
The three-pointer's good.
Yeah, this team is so resilient, and everybody can just score. They all play with one another. This is the reason why they're the best team in the regular season, best team in the playoffs. They only lost. Ooh, oh my God, Rudy Gobert finally showing up. We were waiting for you. We were waiting for you. Stolen. Oh, look at the diving on loose balls. Alex Caruso to Jalen Williams. Back to Casey Wiles. Blocked by Jaden McDaniels. Give yourself another highlight. Yo, Jaden McDaniels, look, I want y'all to see this, okay? Let's dissect this. Look, beautiful diving on loose balls. Casey Wallace runs the break with Jalen Williams, kicks it to him. You know, this is a hard assignment because right here, this is when Jalen Williams should have threw the alley-oop, you know, and then the play probably would have been over. But look at Jaden McDaniels, his composure, not to get off the floor, not to hop off the floor, to throw the defensive. Yo, his defensive presence is amazing. Look at this. Okay. Fakes, he does jump, but it was a behind the back pass to Casey Wallace. And then look, he recovers. Look at the way that he recovered. To block the shot. Jaden McDaniels. Magnificent. You know, this is why he gets paid the big bucks, man. Forgot what his contract was. I think 4 year, like 140 mil, something like that. He get paid a lot of money. And he truly deserves it. Dante DiVincenzo, corner 3. Tie game.
Holmgren against Nas Reed. Spins, goes
oh, look at this. Mismatch. Nas Reed. How you getting pushed around by Chet Holmgren, skinny ass? That's like me pushing down. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my God. That was beautiful. Spin move. Another spin move. Oh, look at Nickeil Alexander Walker. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Shea, oh, look at that footwork. Oh, Lord, man. Just forget about it. Nickeil. Oh, my goodness, again. This man has craft in his system. Nickeil Alexander Walker for 3. Keeping his Minnesota team in the game.
To the rim, short.
Oh, wow. Chet Holmgren.
Right
the follow-up.
That might not have gone in. It was goes
and penetrates. 3-point game.
Up top,
Chet Holmgren for 3. Misses. Rebound by Casey Wallace. Back to Chet. Bro, where? Yo. Like, where's y'all minds at? Nobody's boxing out on Minnesota. Rebounded by Casey Wallace. Everybody's looking at the ball except their man in the ball. Anthony Edwards, you're in no man's land. Dante DiVincenzo, you're in no man's land. Jesus Christ. They gave that one up. 9-point game, 6 minutes left. OKC up as Anthony Edwards pulls up for 3. Cuts it down to 6. Dante in the corner for a 3. Bang!
SGA spins. Gobert looking to help, taking his time.
Shea, post work Shea. He got 33. Like, this is a quiet 33, according to the highlights. We didn't see him score that much. 2-point game. Chet Holmgren nearly loses it. Kicks it out to Alex Caruso for the lay-in. Beautiful find. Beautiful recovery by Chet. Oh, look at his footwork. Oh, my God. Shea. How did he do this? Oh, my goodness. There's no way he just did that. How did he do this, bro? Nearly lost the ball. Look at this. He kept his pivot foot down. Look at his feet, y'all. Look at his feet. Can I zoom in? I can't even zoom in. But look at his feet. Look at his feet. His left foot is his pivot foot. Look at his left foot. Look, I'm going to put my cursor on it. Look right here. He kept his foot down, or it would have been called a travel. Look. He kept it down. Kicks it out to Jalen Williams for 3. Oh, my goodness. He's a wizard, bro. This is why he won MVP. Plays like this. Wow. Kicks it out to Dante. Yo, Dante had himself a night. Another night. Just like game 3. 4-point game, 2 minutes left as Jalen Williams rises over Dante DiVincenzo.
Alexander Walker in and out. DiVincenzo.
Rebound by Dante DiVincenzo. Drives on his cousin. Oh, beautiful lay-in. Wow. Close game. Minute and 20 left. Oh, come on, Jaden McDaniels. You can't give that one up. You got to know where he's at all times. He just hit another 3 down the stretch. Jaden McDaniels drives it in. Cuts the lead to 5. And back to Jaden McDaniels. Oh, my God, look at this. Blocked by Chet Holmgren. Wow. Ant pulls up, misses. Rebound, corner 3. Wow. Oh, my God. 2-point game. Wow, foul by his cousin, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dante misses the layup. Rudy Gobert with the putback. 2-point game. We got 10 seconds left. Shea gets the ball. Fouled by Terrence Shannon Jr. He goes to the line. You know he making them. He ain't missing them free throws. Naz Reid
knocks down the second.
Makes a second. Makes both of them. 1-point game. Fouled again. SGA makes both of them as Anthony Edwards gets fouled. Smart foul by Alex Caruso. Ant makes the first. Forces and misses the second. Rebound by Shea. He just throws it up the court. He throws it out of bounds. 0.1 second. 10 left on the clock. Stolen by Jalen Williams, and the game is over.
Oklahoma City rebounds from a
wow. That was amazing. Close ender right there. Beautiful game by both teams. But the OKC Thunder pull out and win the game 128-126. Wow. That was a beauty right there. The hell? Oklahoma City Thunder win the game 128-126. A huge fourth quarter by Minnesota. Nearly coming back. And it was like a little bit of things that caused them to lose this game. And I'm going to explain why right now. Okay, so going into the team statistics, you know, Minnesota shot the ball better than, like they shot the ball totally better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I'm really surprised that they lost the game, you know, just the way that they shot the ball. But OKC had more opportunities. They had 11 more opportunities than the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota shot the ball 51% from the field, 43% from 3, and 78% from the free throw line. All categories, they shot the ball better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had more rebounds than Oklahoma City Thunder. +5 on the boards, 41-36. Okay. And I say it all the time, guys. I literally say all the time. The reason why some people lose. It could be rebounds. It could be the way that they shoot the ball, but it could also be the turnover ratio. Okay. Minnesota turned over the ball 23 times, 9 more times than OKC. But check this stat out, right? Check this advanced stat out, okay? OKC, they conceded more points off of turnovers with 25 points in opposed to Minnesota's 22 that they conceded. It's not really like marginal, but that makes a big difference. But the turnover ratio is what lost them the game, okay? Nine more turnovers, 23 total turnovers. That's inexcusable. But Minnesota has always been a team that struggles with turnovers, okay? If you guys go back and watch my previous videos from even the first round with Minnesota, the semifinals against Golden State, they turn over the ball a lot, man. And they really need a point guard to limit these turnovers, okay? Because they're fast-paced. They got Mr. Box Office Anthony Edwards, okay? They need to be disciplined and stop turning over the ball as much because I believe that they average 20 plus turnovers. Like every game that I covered, which is evidently like every game in this playoffs almost since the first round. I noticed that the Minnesota Timberwolves, they literally had 20 plus turnovers like every single game. Like I can't make this up. But yeah, the largest lead of the night was 11, held by Oklahoma City. And Minnesota tried to come back, but, Oklahoma City Thunder, they held strong. Their core between SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, amazing game, okay? Alrighty, let's check them out, though. We're going to cover it in the box score. So starting with the Oklahoma City Thunder, Chet Holmgren with a huge game. Great production coming from him. He finished with 21 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks, both sides of the ball. Beautiful game by Chet. He shot 9 for 14 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Beautiful game, man. Like we've been seeing him all playoffs long, using his length to get to the rim, also shooting, his jumper, which is wet. Chet, man, and he's young too. Chet is like 24, 25 years old now. This is a young team, and they're 1 win away from clinching the NBA Finals. Okay, going to the NBA Finals at this young age, with this young core, but they deserve it because the season that they had, truly amazing. Okay, Jalen Williams with a huge game. Oh my goodness. Finished with 34 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. 13 for 24 from the field, 6 for 9 from 3, and making a pair of free throws. This brother shot magnificent this game from the field. 13 for 24 from the field. Oh my goodness, that's a beauty. 6 for 9 from 3. Like, is that your bag, Jalen Williams? Like, I know this is like, wow, coming off of this 42-point loss in game 3, but he came out and it was truly special. Shout out to Jalen Williams. He had a huge game. Wow. Isaiah Hartenstein, he didn't even have to come to work. He had 2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 for 1 from the field. He only played 16 minutes. Listen, Isaiah Hartenstein, like I believe that he's playing through an injury. And we just don't, hear about it because he wants to play. He's persevering through all of this stuff, and he's given some good minutes. He only took 1 shot. He made the shot. He got rebounds as he should, and he played defense. Offensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. This is beautiful. He doesn't have to do too much, which is crazy, okay? For him not to do too much, and they are still winning, this is scary. This just shows how deep that bench is. This bench is amazing, okay? For Alex Caruso, for Kaysen Wallace to come in the game and play the minutes that they're playing. Amazing. For Kendrick Williams to step up, getting more minutes in this series after not playing much in the last 2 series. It's amazing. Alrighty. Bro, SGA, Mr. MVP here. He finished with 40 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal. Damn near got a triple-double. Shot 13 for 30 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, and 12 for 14 from the free throw line. Look, I saw on social media, people's attacking Doris Burke for saying that, yo, this is why they call him the free throw merchant. Okay, listen. And he responded that he doesn't care about it. He shouldn't care about it. If you are getting to the line and you're good at getting to the line, keep on doing that. Like, why change that? Like, who cares what people are saying? And I spoke about this in the last 2 games. Like, the way that this brother gets to the line, truly amazing, okay? For you to have that skill to get to the line and people's hating on it, you're doing something right. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Beautiful game by Shea. Like, come on. Like, Shea, after having that playoff low, 14 points, it was just bound that he was going to erupt for 40, okay? Beware, Minnesota, beware. All right, Lu Dort. He finished with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 for 3 from the 3, 1 for 3 from the field, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Listen, Lu Dort, he played an amazing defensive game, despite fouling out the game, which evidently didn't matter because they won the game. But he's been playing good defense all night, diving on loose balls, diving on people's ankles. I saw and on social media, like a lot of things. Like after the game, I didn't watch the game, but I watch what's on social media, what people are saying and stuff like that, in the group chats and stuff like that. So yeah, this is like what I'm talking about right now. Kendrick Williams, he finished with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Beautiful production by him. Alex Caruso, he played some amazing minutes, 33 minutes. He finished with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Beautiful game for him. Isaiah Joe came off the bench, 5 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. And then Cason Wallace, I love this brother, man. Like the minutes that he gives the team is truly amazing. He finished with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. 3 for 9 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. This brother is just truly amazing, running the break with Alex Caruso. Like this team is truly disruptive, okay? And it's going to be real scary. It's going to be real scary for the league for the next couple of years, okay? For the West, especially, if they keep this core and nobody gets injured, it's going to be real scary, okay? All right, let's check out Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota, Julius Randle. Another one, man. He didn't have a good game 2 either. It's like he kind of alternates games at this point, I feel like. Game 2 and game 4, he didn't play well. But he finished with 5 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Now listen, I took a look at Anthony Edwards' post-game interview, and he's right. Not that he didn't play well, the both of them. Not that Julius Randle didn't play well. Talking about him right now. He just didn't get enough shot attempts based on what he's accustomed to. And the Oklahoma City Thunder defense, aka the best defense in the league, they made it tough on these two brothers, to score the ball. I believe that they doubled them. They put a lot of pressure on them, getting the ball out of their hands, causing them to pass the ball, causing turnovers. Like I said early on in the team statistics, they had 23 turnovers, and Julius Randle had 5 of them. Definitely got the ball off of his hands, and it must be real frustrating because for the next guy, Jaden McDaniels, he has to play aggressive and he has to score the ball now as well as play defense, which he is accustomed to. But it's just real tough when they take you out the game, aka Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards. Alrighty, let's move on to Jaden McDaniels though. He finished with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. 9 for 15 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, and making 1 free throw. Beautiful game by Jaden McDaniels. It just sucks, bro. Like that you play this amazing and there's a game plan behind everything. And the only thing I have to say is Chris Finch, man, you got to get your boys better prepared. Watch film and see what y'all can do, man, just to stop the best defense in the league, okay? That's all I got to say about that. It's tough. Rudy Gobert, he finished with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Mike Conley, he finished with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 2 for 8 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Anthony Edwards, he finished with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 for 13 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3, and 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Again, man, it's tough for Anthony Edwards. Just like what I said about Julius Randle, it's tough because when they design to get the ball out of your hand, this is what won them the game. And it's kind of crazy, Another thing that I realized that they only lost by 2 points. And OKC had 11 more possessions than them. Not possessions, but 11 more shot attempts than them, okay? And another thing that Anthony Edwards said is he added up the numbers based off the shot attempts and the possessions and stuff like that. And I believe in total, I could be wrong, and Anthony Edwards can be wrong. OKC had 40 more possessions than Minnesota Timberwolves. I think he was putting in the turnovers, 23 turnovers, and then the 11 shot attempts. So around 35 to 40 more possessions that OKC had in opposed to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which lost them the game, and they only lost by 2 points. If they contained the ball the way that they should have, and if they made some more shots, then they would have won this game by a margin, maybe again, like they did in the last game, in game 3. But that's a good way to look at it. But listen, I give all the credit to where credit is due with Oklahoma City Thunder. The way that they won this game, truly amazing. They basically won with 3 people. Okay. Chet, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and Shea had 95 points combined. It's kind of crazy, man. Alrighty. Moving on to the bench, Naz Reid, he finished with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Dante DiVincenzo, this brother was truly special in game 3 and in game 4. He stepped up. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3, and making a pair of free throws. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, another big game off the bench. He finished with 23. He had the high on the team off the bench. He finished with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 9 for 15 from the field, 5 for 8 from the 3. And then Terrence Shannon Jr., man, this boy, he's going to get more minutes moving forward. I know Chris Finch is going to, give him some more minutes. He finished with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Tough loss, man, at the end for the Minnesota Timberwolves. But then again, OKC played great defense. They were resilient within their whole young core. And man, if you guys made it to this point of the video, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys click that like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment right now. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate you guys in advance. Make sure you guys go back, and I'll say this again. Make sure you guys go tune into my vlog that I dropped 2 days ago at this point. Run that up for me. I'm going to be outside more. You guys enjoy these type of videos, man. Continue just to support. I appreciate you guys in advance for everything. And stay tuned to the next video. I love you guys. Peace.